Stunting on y'all. She looks so good. I love menswear for women, and I love the celebrity fashion spotlight. We have Cassie, who is slaying at the LGN fashion show, and she really got that 50 mil laid low for a while, and it popped out stunting on y'all. She looks so good. I love menswear for women, and I love the extravagant shoulder pads with the oversized blazer. It's the hair for me. It's that dark, deep eye makeup for me. It's piercing. Like she looked good from head to toe, and for the people that get it, we get it. All right. This was such a vibe. This was such a mood. Tips across the board. What do you guys think? Is it a look?
She made her appearance at this year's Paris Fashion Week. The paparazzi and cameras, everyone caught her attention, and looks like Cassie Ventura was the topic of discussion at this year's Paris Fashion Week. The bigger question people were asking on social media is, why would she step out if exactly she knew that her safety, especially also having this whole tiff between Didi, is still pending? Well, fans actually have been reacting after Cassie Ventura was spotted at this year's Paris Fashion Week. In fact, she looked very radiant, ravishing, and absolutely very dashing. Well, what is your opinion also about Cassie at this year's Paris Fashion Week? Let's engage your comment section inside this particular episode of today's program. Join today's episode once again. Let's get interactive. This is the Now News. Now, she made it a wild appearance. In fact, a bold statement at this year's Paris Fashion Week. Like I did say, she caught attention. Everyone's attention was on her. She looked absolutely very radiant, beautiful, and very unbothered at all. Now, interestingly, also, the conversation has shifted away from how beautiful she was and how bold she stepped out at this year's Paris Fashion Week to her safety. Now, her safety, because we know that Cassie and Didi's issue is still pending, and some fans, after this whole thing, since 2023, kept dragging all day to 2024. People have a feeling that Cassie has to be protected, and I do agree or side with those people. But I'm also thinking about her freedom. She has every right to step out to go exactly where she wants, how she wants to appear. And I don't think she actually steps out without any security or no bodyguard or any kind of safety around her. Basically, I'm sure that Cassie walks around with an entourage. If nothing at all, she has a husband or a partner with her to protect her. And was she even allowed? If of course she was allowed at this year's Paris Fashion Week, but I'm hearing people say that she needn't have been present over there, which I feel is a baseless argument that people have been making. And honestly, who actually is Didi? Well, we all do know Didi actually is very swift in doing anything to, maybe if not, I'm not saying that he could do anything to Cassie, but it's likely that if something should happen to Cassie right now, all hands will point at Didi. And so fans out there were just being careful with exactly how Cassie made an appearance at the Paris Fashion Week. But in my opinion, I think she actually looked very good. She's actually growing, and I think I like the boldness and confidence she actually is portraying. The fact that she has an issue with Didi necessarily does not mean she has to coy herself. In fact, we've had people even gone through worse situation. People have sex scandals, out there, being going through so much trauma in their marital affairs and relationship, but they still come out boldly. And I think that is the positive thing we actually would have to look at in this particular conversation of Cassie stepping out at this year's Paris Fashion Week. And so, honestly, she looked very beautiful. Cassie looked super, super beautiful. I wish people could just emulate exactly what Cassie, is doing with herself and her brand. Now, I think she should just use this opportunity also to catapult on bringing out new singles, talking about her life experience, or maybe develop her own show, something like that, just to enrich or just maybe give some kind of confidence in young ladies who apparently have been going through or have gone through similar situations or are still dealing with abusive relationship or abusive partners. I think that will work aside from her music career, because now it's the music cannot, it won't grow as it used to. Even if it will, it would take time. It would take a very slow pace for her to grow in the music space before she gets the kind of attention that she used to, have before. But in my own opinion, I think she's doing great. She should keep on with the boldness. She should keep stepping out just to make or boost confidence in young ladies who may be living in such relationship or marriages or affairs, just to also boost the confidence that they can make it. They can still step out just rocking it anyhow they want it, and not because that they have been battling with some issue or they have actually gone through their storm. So basically, they cannot actually come out to, look beautiful or anything. But honestly, in all, Cassie looked super, super beautiful, and that is something that I feel. I mean, every lady out there, not just lady, guys also, who one way or the other have been going through something like similar to what Cassie did. But I'm super also happy and proud of the husband. Unfortunately, his name has escaped me, but I think he's also been one supportive partner, with Cassie. And honestly, I'm just hoping and praying that he also doesn't tour the Diddy style. I'm just hoping that he doesn't tour. But I think Cassie herself has learned her lesson, and so she knows how to go about relationship and, standing firm to what she believes in. And I think nobody even deserves to go through what Cassie went through. See, nobody deserves it. Nobody deserves to be in an abusive relationship. Nobody deserves to go through such trauma and humiliation like Cassie went through. But as she's come out boldly to stepping out to let people know that she's confident in herself, she can step out, she can speak, she can walk confidently. I think it's a good thing and a plus that everyone should emulate. But what's your thought about it also? Let's just leave the negativity. There's no way Diddy could do anything or can do anything to Cassie. I don't think he dares not. In fact, if he tries to do, we all would not sit aloof. All hands will be pointing at Diddy. So he dares not. I don't think this or there could be any orchestrations, like that against Cassie. So let's know what you think about it also inside the comment section. But a lot of comments have been coming in. People have been talking. But unfortunately, I just want us to focus about the positive of this conversation of Cassie stepping out after the whole storm that she battled with in a longer time. Now I think she's finding her voice. She's actually portraying that kind of strong lioness in her. And that's what I feel. It's something very positive that we all should look at. But let me see if I can apparently be looking at some interesting captions I have been seeing on social media. After this whole Cassie thing popped up. Okay, many of you, have been reacting to this. Some say she looks more like I don't know, but there's this lady who says that Cassie looks like, oh, I have forgotten the name of this lady, but honestly, I think there's a similarity between Cassie and the particular lady. Anyways, when she rocked this jumpsuit, I think she looks like that lady. Oh, it's quite unfortunate her name once again has escaped me. Well, don't mind me. I have mental issues, so and I'm thinking so much, so sometimes these names escape me. But basically, she looks very beautiful. Let me just state once again that she has every right to stepping out. Even Diddy himself, after several years of being, in battle, steps out with his friends, parties here and there. How much more Cassie, who, has been victims of so many crime, and humiliations. She actually has every right to step out to speak and rock, everywhere she apparently, feels. So let's know what you think about it also inside the comment section. Well, that's all time, unfortunately. Thanks for watching.